I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite
podcast
on the Citadel.
Welcome to Andromenerds, the number one Mass Effect podcast on the internet.
In the world.
My name is Minius of Minius GC, and with me are my co-hosts, Tucker from Mass Effect Follower.
Hello.
Every week, it's like I go like, where? And then you just go.
I have to give him the shortest little...
Every week.
I like
every
flash
week.
of color, and I have to give him the shortest one, because it's just like... bloop.
I'm trying to figure out how next week I can answer you in Braille.
You need...
He's going to start talking to us in Morse code. Beep, 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 beep.
You need like an either awesome or kind of lame catchphrase that you can just drop in there and like pretend you're energetic. Just for a line.
Just answer in different languages.
Anyway, the other guy you heard is the one and only BioFan.
Hey, guys. How's it going?
See, that's better. And then we also have the astonishing AbilityDrain.
Interesting choice of words there. But yeah, I'm still here.
There's some, like, a lot of words that start with A, and some of them are wildly inappropriate, so I got to limit them
Well, I
out.
mean, you know, it would probably be appropriate currently, so please.
Soon we're going to have to start saying, like, the Anteater ability drain.
Yeah, that was one of the ones I did not want to go with. And joining us as a guest host for this week, Gamer MD83.
What's up, guys?
How do you like our long intro?
It's awesome.
It's not supposed to be that long.
No, it's fine.
It is at this point. Just in case someone's unfamiliar with you, who are you, and what do you do in the world of YouTube and games and internet stuff?
I'm Gamer MD83, as you said. You could call me MD. I'm a YouTuber, and I do gaming stuff on my channel. Usually BioWare stuff, but I will do pretty much any game that I'm enthusiastic about. Like I've done Witcher and stuff like that, but pretty much what I like to do is just inform about video games and, yeah, make it fun.
I think
kind of weird.
You've been going long, like doing it for a while too.
Long
I remember
time.
from a number of years
Yeah.
back.
Like
yeah,
the original.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird because I'm watching one of your videos, and hearing your video and hearing you talk is kind of a bit disorienting.
Right now.
Oh, really?
yeah. Tucker, stop watching videos while we're
Inception.
recording the podcast.
It is an upgrade from the cat and dog meme things he
you-
goes and looks at. It's progress, Minius. You have to
You
acknowledge
know that's
this
next
is
on his
progress.
playlist, though.
What's next on my playlist?
Your dog and cat videos.
Dude, I was actually, while we were doing stuff, I was looking at dog pictures.
Oh, okay.
What? Yeah, doesn't everybody, though?
Well, we try not to do it in the middle of the podcast, but
Oh.
that doesn't work out.
There was
At this
There's
point,
a
if Tucker's going to do whatever, you should do whatever.
a
Tucker's
pretty
about
bad
to
moment
do.
when Minius and BioFan were talking for about 5 minutes, so I just started watching videos, and they asked me, and it took me about 5 seconds to realize they were talking to me.
Was that oh shit, my mic was off, but it wasn't really.
No, there's a moment when my mic was just off, and I was like, oh.
You're just like humming in the background.
I started a
Zoning out.
podcast, and I accidentally had myself muted, so I was talking, and you guys couldn't hear, and I was like, all right.
You're like, how rude.
So, MD, how did you get started as a YouTuber?
Oh, gosh. I started a long time. I think it's been like 7 years now.
Damn.
Christ, that long?
Huh?
That's gone really
yeah,
quick.
That's long. I know. Really. Like, really quick.
Because I've watched you from the beginning. So.
Aw, thank you. I remember.
Number
I remember
one
when I remember when we first met, which was awesome. But I pretty much just started watching a lot of vloggers. Nothing having to do with gaming, but my favorite was Wheezy Waiter. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but he's a vlogger and he's really funny, and I just love his style of telling a story. Pretty much just anything. Like, he would just talk about any type of news and he would make it fun. And I was like, dude, I could do this. Like, this just looks like fun. So that's where I started, and I just got a camera and I started to talk about, I just started with vlogs. I didn't really start focusing on video games, but it was always something that I loved. So I started to notice that people really liked on YouTube, they really liked like topics or like themes, like something that they could go to your channel for one specific thing and not for too many things. So I was like, I'm just going to do it on video games. So yeah, that's how it started. I just thought it looked fun, and I'm still doing it because it's fun.
Awesome. I remember back when I was starting to become a YouTuber, you, AbilityDrain, and Lady Insanity were like my main peeps for watching stuff and learning how to do the do. So
Oh, that's cool.
I've
Back
been
in
there a
the
while
day.
too.
I feel so new.
How long have you been going?
I feel
Minius?
like a baby that just came out.
Aw.
How
Well,
long have you guys had your channels then? Because mine's about 4 years old now.
Yeah, mine's about 3, I think.
mine's, I guess it's a year and a half now, so not that young.
Mine's a
But-
year.
Only a year and a half. Christ. I thought you
Yeah.
were longer than that. I mean, you guys have grown massively for
Yeah,
such
super
a short
quick.
period of time.
30K.
We jumped in at the right time, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Minius here is going up like 500 subscribers a day.
Yeah, he's exploding right now.
It's awesome.
That's good.
No, that's
dude,
good.
It's,
That's
it's
really
because
good.
of that one video you put out, which was really fucking awesome.
The creeper video about
Yeah.
creepy stuff. Yeah.
What? Yeah, there's something shady about Mass Effect Andromeda. That
Shady, creepy. Yeah. There's something. There's
It's
something
something.
creepy about that thing. It's not sitting right.
So, MD, who is your favorite Andromeda initiative? Or sorry, just let me start over. So, who?
I ruined it.
I ruined it. I see Andromeda, and then the next word that comes out of my mouth is initiative. I don't know why. I'm trained for it now. So, MD, who is your favorite Andromeda squad mate, and who are you hoping to romance?
You know, so far I'm really loving Vetra. Mm-hmm. I think she looks awesome. And if she's a romance, I'd probably go for her.
You and your Taurians.
Of course. Oh, I love the Turian love. But I also really like how Liam looks. I don't know why. It's just he
I like his hair.
I think he
Yeah, I
looks
like his
really
hair.
cool. Yeah, I think he looks like, I don't know, pretty, like he's got his own, you know how sometimes characters will look kind of bland or like default? He kind of looks like pretty unique. I don't, you know, with saying lightly, not like completely where it's like, oh, I've never seen a character look like him, but he just jumped out to me when I saw him. And is he the guy that we saw a picture of early on where he was bald?
I don't
think so.
No, they're like
The one that was fiddling
The
around
one that
with something
was-
on a screen.
Yeah.
the one that was pre N7 Day. No, they're different people.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's
they look
different.
different.
See, I thought it was the same guy, and I was like, oh, they probably just changed his hair. Because if it was the same guy, I was like, that's good that they decided to change his hair. Because I think he looks cool like that. I really like him. Yeah.
I'm hoping that these awesome hairstyles we see will be in the character creator, because like with Dragon Age Inquisition, you had awesome hairstyles for the companions, and then the
And then we had
character
shitty
creator was not so awesome.
This sounds kind of boring, but I don't think I'm going to do much with the character creator.
They have
some
some
people
good
don't.
some good
mean,
defaults. Yeah.
Yeah.
The default looks good.
I just don't like. I'm one of those people that's conflicted. I don't know if I'm going to play as male or female with this one.
Me neither. I still don't know. I have to test it. I think the
I
first
really-
day
yeah.
is just going to be me
Sorry.
testing it.
Well, I mean, both the voice actors, from what it shows, is they're both really good.
Yeah.
That's the problem I'm having because I really like Male Rider's voice, Tom Taylor's, and I haven't actually heard much of Frida's because I wasn't there for the interview. But I'm in two minds as well. I don't know who I'm going to play as now, so that'll be
The
interesting.
way I used to do it in the past was whoever your romance like the romance option you wanted, whoever you had to be to romance them is who I would play as.
But we
So, like,
don't
for
know who.
But now they're not gonna tell us how it all works, so I'm just
I
like,
like
ugh.
that they're not telling us.
Yeah, I kind of like that too now.
I do and I don't. As a YouTuber, I don't because I wanted to do a video about it. But as a gamer, I'm like, yay, it'll be a surprise. So
It was one of the few things that I really wanted to know, so I'm kind of about it, but it's just me.
If you're trying to romance someone and you can't romance them as like Bro Rider, do you stop the game right there and restart as Sis Rider?
No.
I would, yes.
I wouldn't.
No, I just go and bang everybody else and then do it again the next time.
I really hope they do kind of like they did with Dorian. I mean, we knew that we couldn't romance
That was
Dorian
good.
from the get-go, but you know how he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, I led you on," or whatever, and then you're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't stop," or whatever. Don't stop with the flirting. Anyways, it's still fun. Like, I hope they make you react, like they have the character react to you, and not just be like, "Oh, I'm not interested in you," or whatever.
At the same time, I kind of like the idea of being led on. They're like, nah, not interested, just because it would be quite funny. I'd probably be annoyed, but I would
Yeah.
laugh.
Yeah, like
Damn
like
it.
they did with Dorian was just perfect.
And then it's too late to romance anybody else, and you're like, shit.
I think they may do that again, even more so this time, because I know on Twitter they recently talked about how the flirt option is separate from like the heart option, and then you can do like multiple things with flirt. Like you can be like flirt inquisitively or flirt some other way.
Inquisitively?
So
Do that?
inquisitive
I'm
flirting.
inquiring in this flirt.
With everything, like flirt with a question mark at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I find you attractive.
Hey, hot stuff.
We'll bang okay?
So, MD, what is your favorite thing about Mass Effect Andromeda so far compared to the original trilogy?
I think what's intrigued me the most, since we don't know too much about like how the exploration's gonna be, just by what they're saying. Like they're saying, yeah, there's gonna be so much more exploration, blah blah blah, but you know we won't know until we actually play it. I think the thing that I'm really looking forward to are the characters, because you know BioWare has always been really great at that. So I'm just excited about the characters, just to see who our new companions are, because they're just completely new for the most part. So I think that is what has me the most excited.
And then, out of everything you don't know, what's something that you hope to see in the game?
I really like one thing that I really liked from Dragon Age Inquisition was the way that the crafting was. So I'm hoping to see a more in-depth crafting system for Mass Effect, kind of more like Dragon Age Inquisition than we've seen in any of the Mass Effect. So something like that. I would love to see a more in-depth crafting system for Mass Effect. I think that would be cool. I don't know if they'll do it, because it's been, you know, Mass Effect has always been a little more of the action than the RPG, but I think that would be cool.
I think they are doing it.
And
In
yeah, I
fact,
was going to say, I know we do a bit of crafting, but I don't know how in-depth that goes.
We know we
Yeah.
can craft armor and we can craft guns, so I'd say it's probably in line with Inquisition.
you can craft and name a hammer.
Hammer Town!
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah. Like melee
That's
weapons.
what I'm naming
huh?
it.
You can name it Hammer Time.
Name it a hammer. So that's probably the
MC
most
Hammer.
popular name.
There we go, MC Hammer. It's got to be done now.
What is
Speaking
your
of
excitement
cool.
for Mass Effect Andromeda, 1 or 2?
Okay.
I blew
Yes,
the
no,
question.
what,
It's supposed
no,
to be
it is,
one-
what is your excitement? 1 or 2?
Oh God, not this again.
What? Wait, what?
Exactly, it doesn't make sense.
the correct
that-
answer,
that
by the
is-
way.
That is just the question: is what is your excitement? 1 or 2?
2.
There you go.
See, I went
you go.
2 as well.
That's what 2 did win. So, hey, what is your guys' favorite color?
Oh,
Is this the red, blue, and green thing again?
No, it's just, I mean, I know some people have favorite colors and they're like really obsessed with that color, and then sometimes things happen and they like freak out. And I'm just wondering what your favorite
Well, I
colors
used to
might
like
be.
red, but I don't anymore.
I actually don't know the name of my favorite color. I know what it looks
Ah.
like, but I don't know what it's called.
What's it in between?
Okay, it's like
On the color wheel.
It's in between purple and pink.
Oh,
I know
I
the
thought
one
yours
you're
was like a
talking about,
wine
but I don't
red.
know what it's called.
I love wine red.
What is that called? Would that be
there's
burgundy wine red?
there's a magenta in there.
Magenta. I think it might be magenta, but
There's
I think
there's
that's
so
closer
many
to pink,
shades.
isn't it?
yeah, it's this like purplish pink color that I just love to look at. I'll never wear it, but it's just like, oh, that, you know, when you look at a color and you just feel like,
Lavender?
relaxed. No, not lavender. That's way
Lavender's
too light.
purple.
You're right.
But
Okay, that's it. That's all the colors I know, except for one more, that BioFan. I was waiting for you to jump in here. It's like lofted you the easiest catch, and you've just been sitting on it.
I know, that's why I've been giggling.
Oh, was this going to be a segue?
This was a segue.
So my
so
favorite
something
color.
that I'm kind of conflicted
Tucker.
about
Tucker.
is
Oh my
Tucker.
god!
No, go on, let him go. Let's hear it.
what?
Go on. Go on. He's been really behaved. He's going to blow up if we don't let him.
So something that I'm kind of conflicted about is the fact that Mass Effect Andromeda for early access comes out on the 16th, and Marvel's Iron Fist comes out on the 17th.
Well, you can play
Yeah,
for 10
tough
hours,
go.
then watch it the next day. Okay, so
Yeah, just take breaks and read in between.
So, what's your favorite color?
so my favorite color that I
My favorite
am
color?
very passionate about is gold. And then they revealed that the pre-order Nomad is gold, and I am so excited because it's beautiful and magical, and dreams do come true, guys, because it is amazing, and I have wanted it. It was like at the top of my wish list for years, and I am so happy. It is so beautiful. You can't tell that I'm excited about it because my Twitter icon has changed and my Twitter banner has changed. It is beautiful, perfect, and everything I always wanted, and even more beautiful than I dreamed about. It is just amazing. I'm so happy.
So
It's
this
like
is
a gold car in real life, then.
yeah.
this is why you need to read the script, Tucker. And,
What?
you had a massive. Don't worry, watch your cat video.
No, that was the cat video. It was the other. Hey.
Are you? Go.
So that multiplayer looks pretty cool. What did you guys think? That peek at the multiplayer.
It shows that we can play as Krogan, so I'm guessing we can also play as Asari and other races as well.
You mean the 4 seconds of footage?
Well, yeah, it
Yeah.
showed that you playing as Krogan, so there's that.
You can't get much out of 4 seconds of footage.
Oh, no, but I
Vanguard
don't think they're
Krogan.
just going to be humans in Krogan.
That's not true. I actually did a 6-minute video breaking down 4 seconds of footage. Boom! And I had more to say. It was so embarrassing. It's like I couldn't shut up about it.
Someone
Ooh,
likes
look at that.
multiplayer.
Look at this icon. Let's talk about this small icon for a whole minute. What does it mean? Yeah, I'm pretty excited. One thing I did notice, and I didn't chat about this in the little video I did, is the lady who has the biotic powers is not wearing a helmet.
because she's a biotic. She's too cool
Yeah,
for
she
school.
can make a thing around her.
In the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, all the humans had helmets on because they didn't want to go into the detail on their faces. So you might actually have extreme customization of these people.
Aw, that'd be cool. I wish.
I like the
Fernando
armor.
Mello
Purple
said that
one.
we can customize a lot of stuff, just not their faces. So take that as you will.
I just like the Krogan slap. That's awesome. I want to do that. That's all I want for multiplayer.
That's gonna be fun to roll around with a whole bunch of Krogan
Oh,
and
I
doing
know.
Krogan
We
stuff.
should do a round of multiplayer as like a Krogan squad.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
all you
absolutely.
need, just to take
That's
over
all
the
you
world.
need.
That's all you
That's
need.
all you need in this world is just a
Yeah.
squad of Krogan, and you
That's
are
all
good
they
to
should
go,
have done
man.
for Andromeda. It's like,
Just
okay,
everyone
well,
is a Krogan.
let's take over Andromeda. Let's take all the Krogans.
There'd be a lot of yelling and grunting and
Game
I don't know how-
of the year.
all right.
So, have they said anything if...
No, this is a
Hey,
good
no,
time.
this is on topic!
This is a perfect time, actually.
Yeah.
Have they
Go
said...
for it.
Have they said anything about if multiplayer, if it is you have set builds, or if you build it the way you do single player?
They haven't really, but there are names to these characters that we saw, and I if I had to guess, they won't quite be as classes, but they'll be characters. Like instead of an infiltrator, they'll be like a shadow thief or something like that, and they'll have a set amount of abilities, and there'll be a particular character, and then there'll be something else.
So kind of like
you
Mass
can
Effect
spec like
3's
that.
multiplayer, where, there is
Kinda like
soldier,
that,
but
yeah.
then there's like different subsets of soldier.
Yeah, and they won't all be called like soldier and stuff. I believe the one example they had. Oh, I'm trying to think of the word. There's weird words attached to these, which makes me think they're not final. But there's kind of like a tank set where you can play tanky characters. I imagine a Krogan is in there somewhere, And then
Yeah,
if
Crota would be a tank.
you play with that, then you get experience for all the people in that tanky area.
Oh, the
So
prestige
it's
points.
almost identical. Yeah, like prestige points.
Yeah.
So it's very close, but I really want to get my hands on it, and I realize that if we get like a 20-minute gameplay of multiplayer, that like my next video, if I keep the same pace, is going to be like 18 hours long. So I got to be careful. Look at this pixel. What does this pixel say to you?
Why is this one white and this one's blue?
It's like blue. It's like an off-white. What does that mean?
Blue in the history has been a significant.
So you want to talk about the deluxe edition content? What's in just
I
listed,
mean,
or?
the Mopac, not the Mopac. That's a road in Austin. The
You know what we never talked about? I'm gonna cut you off like Tucker.
Okay.
We never talked about last week. We did a "Can I Bang It" segment.
Yeah.
So in order to help make these sex scenes more realistic, BioFan, how did they go about doing that?
Oh, they actually motion capture people acting out the scenes to
Did
put in
they?
the game. Yep. that kissy scene between Scott and Cora that you saw in that recent trailer, that was real people acting that out, that then they put all the little dot things on them and then transferred those motions over to the game.
I assume they had like actors who really needed a job, and so they're like, okay, put on this like suit with all these ping pong balls are, and go rub yourself on this person, and that's the sex scenes.
Sold, I'll do it.
So that Andromeda initiative briefing, the one that Cora narrated, a lot of people are talking about how there were 7 golden worlds shown in on the map. Do you think that either there are 7 Andromeda species going to Andromeda, or what do you think the situation is for that 7 number?
Maybe it was just 7 because those were the habitable ones. So like, all right, we'll aim for these, and then, see.
I still don't understand how they can spot habitable worlds from all the way across space, from like one galaxy to another. I don't get it. They like have the most awesome telescopes of all time. They're like, check out these whales on this planet in another galaxy. And you're like, damn,
There are people
it's a
sunbathing.
sweet telescope.
Space magic.
There's got to be more
just
than 7
suspend your
habitable
disbelief.
worlds. There's got to be more than
Probably,
7.
but I mean,
right?
you got to start with
I
something.
mean, it is one cluster.
Is it the well? It's the one cluster though, but from a standpoint of exploration, this cluster is going to have more places to visit than any other Mass Effect game. Probably all 3 Mass Effect games combined.
Yeah.
So if you
Have
think of
they-
it in that light, there's going to be more than 7 explorable planets that you can walk around on, right?
Have
I
they
would
said
think
how
so.
many arcs we have that are actually going
4.
to Andromeda?
4 plus the
and we've got
Nexus.
7 to look at. I guess we just all spread out.
Well, that's probably just the 7 planets we're going to be able to explore, right?
My theory
The ones
is
that are habitable, sure, yeah.
so we have 5 confirmed races: the humans, Asari, Krogan, Turians, and Solarians. So that's 5. And then if you add the home worlds for the Ket and the Angara, that makes 7. So I wonder if 2 of those scanned planets they picked up are the home worlds for the other 2 alien races we know about. So maybe that could be it.
So the telescope didn't pick up the whales because they would have clearly picked up like people.
Space whales.
Space whales.
Space whales.
Whale for a companion for the last companion.
As a steed, so we can go
Yeah,
across
you
the
get
Oh,
them
yeah.
out if you need to cross like an ocean. Yeah,
Yeah.
you get a space whale.
I wonder if the Nomad can go through water.
Probably
I like to
not.
imagine
We
we
could
can
try.
tame the space whales and ride them into battle.
Yes.
Oh, that'd be
Do they just
epic.
fly in?
Be awesome.
Flying space whales.
Can you imagine like the
Save the
final
space
battle
whale.
has like the
So something
Archon,
out
he's
of
like
Discworld.
controlling ships, and these people fly in like in the end of Avatar, riding the space whales.
Game of the year.
I'd ride a space bear into battle.
If anyone's artistically talented and has extra time, I want to see an art of Tucker riding a space whale in a battle. I think that'd be the greatest thing. He can
What
say
does a
something
space
like,
whale
say-
look like, though?
He can say something about Loot Crate. This is totally up to the artists. Like, Loot Crate is about getting stuff, and just completely. I think that'd be fantastic.
In the briefing, we also learn that Scott and Sarah are 22, which is also my age, and now I feel really unaccomplished with my life.
And now I feel really old.
I feel ancient now. God. No, you know what? I don't really like that they're that young. They're like babies. I mean, not saying anything about the age. The age is awesome, you know? It's young and energetic. But I always like to make my character look really, like, older. So now if I make a character look older, it's like, oh, God, what have they been through? Like a 20s guy. Like, they look like they're 50.
Well, Shepard was only like a few years older, I think.
Shepard was in her 30s, I think. Early 30s when we started.
They're
I thought he was
627 or 600.
Okay, yeah, they're 622. So, I mean...
Yeah, to be fair, the journey was bad.
That cryo, man.
I need to get me
Very,
some
very
of that.
jet lagged.
Riders rolling out with like an
Like a
old
husk.
walker. They're coming out with like
mean,
walkers. Like
It's gonna be weird if I make my character look older than my dad. Like it's gonna be
That would be hilarious.
Oh, damn.
Well, your dad is based off of the appearance of your protagonist character, not so much your sibling. So maybe if you make one that looks really, really old, then your dad's appearance will just get even older.
I have to test that. I'm gonna test that.
well, I think they're about 600 years old. And instead of health packs, they eat prunes.
Yeah, to keep them regular. Do you think that in the character creator wrinkles and stuff will be available then? If we're that young, do you think maybe they'll cap it off so that we can't
I
look
think
that
they'll have
old?
like complexion options, so maybe you can look like a very overworked, sleep-deprived college student. So me, but I don't know.
Has there been a game that's done wrinkles well yet, like digitally? Because old people always look a little bit funny in video games.
Yeah, they do.
They look like they have stuff on their face.
Not her
Not
outfit,
like wrinkles.
but I think Flemeth's face was done well in Dragon
That
Age
was good,
Inquisition.
yeah.
Yeah, but I mean
outfit's,
like the 70, 80
kinda
year olds.
super sexy, but I think they did her face well.
Well, the super old ones in Dragon Age looked like they all had the taint. They were just like weird colour. I was like, uh-oh.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm talking about.
So, it was revealed on Twitter that you couldn't change their hair after you started the game, so I'm guessing that means there won't be, like, a Black Emporium outlet in the Andromeda Galaxy.
You can't get a
Can't have
haircut.
plastic surgery or anything.
Damn it.
Oh, that would be good.
Supposedly.
Just go in and change your hair. That would be so
like
good.
in Fallout.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Freaking
exactly.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's a subplot. You have to go find a barber. You have to
Yeah,
go
go
explore
get a
the
haircut.
Helios cluster and find a barber.
I'm gonna have to restart the game so many
Yeah.
times.
That EA Access portion, that's 10 hours, that whole 10 hours is going to be me making, like, the perfect writer.
Dragon Age
So, okay,
easy
this looks
training.
perfect. Go in,
It took
it's horrible.
14 hours
Go back,
to get a decent
tweak it,
looking one.
go back in, even worse. Go back in
Yeah.
again 20 more times. Finally, okay, it's good.
All mine looked like Kirsten Stewart, and I was really confused about why that was happening. Still can't work out why every time didn't matter what default face I started out with, they all ended up looking like Kirsten Stewart. I don't know what happened there, but it was a thing.
That's right. First time I played, when I messed around with the character creator, I tried to make my character look like Taylor Swift.
Did it work?
No.
I wish I'd seen that.
The first time I used Dragon Age Inquisition's character creator, I was like, okay, yeah, I'll make her not super like I was running as a female Inquisitor to romance Colin, so I was like, okay, I'll make her not like super pale looking. I was trying to do like me, but as like a woman, so I did like, okay, not super pale, give her blonde hair. Oh, this makeup looks nice. Put her in. I'm like, this is
Oh, God.
like she looked like Barbie. It was bad. It was really bad. It was like, you know, that like hot pink color of lipstick, and it was like full lip shine. It was bad.
Oh, the lip shine.
That
oh.
was funny
It
though.
was bad.
Some of the monstrosities some people created. Oh my god.
10 tries later, though, it was totally good.
I never got there in the end. I just had to wait until mods came out, and then I was like, okay, that works. That's better.
They should do a cinematic preview in the CC. You know where you
different
just
lighting
you
and
just go
stuff.
preview, yeah, and then it just puts
Yeah.
the character in cinematics, and it's like, okay, it looks good, and not have to wait to actually start the game and then restart it.
Well, they've
Yeah,
said
that's a
that
really
they'll
good
probably
idea.
show the character creator before launch. That was a thing.
Yeah.
Unless
would
it's
hope
not
so.
quite done yet. which this is really late in the game, so...
I think they're just
anyone
leaving
else-
everything for late in the game for their marketing strategy. Like, I think it's all pretty much done. Like, it sounds like they're just bug squashing at this point, but I think they're
Is
just...
anyone else weirded out by the eyes in those latest
Yeah,
character kits?
Scott Ryder's kind of like...
He looks
like he saw some
terrified,
shit.
bless him.
He looks like he saw some
He
shit.
looks like that little gerbil thing, you know, those
Yeah.
that meme that's like dun dun dun.
Yeah. I was like, oh god, like Cullen's eyes that did it in the thing.
The character kit faces look a little interesting. Interesting facial expressions.
Maybe it's just early versions or something that just.
I think
aren't.
it's like when they don't
tweaked.
have any expression on, they look kind of weird, you know?
Remember how in Inquisition, when we're getting attacked, and there's this one scene where Cullen's eyes does this crazy mental look, as if he could kill someone, like he's suddenly gone psychotic. That's what it looked like.
You did
was
a
like, oh my
video on
God.
it, didn't you?
I can't remember. I think I probably took the piss
yeah, I
out of it.
remember that. You like zoomed in on his
Here we
face. It
go.
was
I
hilarious.
found his exact stare in the guinea pig.
Yeah. The existential crisis stare. That's exactly it.
The other one's just sitting there eating. The other one's like, what am I doing with my life? What will I do?
Who am I?
Staring off. I love it.
Bless.
So in a Eurogamer article, and take this with a pinch of salt because in the past they've made like little careless mistakes, but they said that
Yeah, like putting an H on the end of Sarah. Who would do that? I think
And
you should
and-
rip
and C
everybody
for
who
Costa
does
is
that a new
okay.
one for like 15 minutes.
or also showing off Liam as that other dude that we saw before that was not confirmed as Liam and saying that he was Liam, and I was like, that's not confirmed. Anyway, so just pinch of salt. But they said that the cut squad mate was a Solarian, and we know from previous interview stuff with Game Informer that Mac Walters said the cut squad mate was a dude, so the cut squad mate was a male Solarian.
Has there ever been a Solarian dude before in the history of Mass Effect?
Never.
Like you're like a Solarian that you qualify. You're like, dude, it's a Solarian.
Dude,
Aw,
space
Never
man.
fit.
That would be great. He'd
Yeah,
be my
he's got like a
favourite.
little backwards hat. Oh,
We need
Yeah,
now we need
little
a
shades.
Californian accent.
Bro, Solarian.
Or Southern Alex in it.
yeah.
So, do we want to mention shirts?
Yes,
What,
but
shirts?
we want to be special about it.
Oh.
So,
okay.
yeah.
Hey, do we want to mention that we have shirts? Is that special enough for you?
Now it is. Yeah.
Now,
How about those
now,
special
yeah.
shirts?
So someone
Have
like
fun
we
with
said,
that,
hey,
Audio Spike."
we're gonna do Andromenerds shirts, and then we didn't say when. So the joke was that it was gonna be spring 2017. But no, they're out now. There's a link in the description box and maybe some pictures on the screen.
I'll put 'em
I
up.
don't have control of these things, but there's
I'll
a
do
chance of that.
Oh, cool.
There are multiple options. I like that people
Is it
like.
red, blue, and green.
No, it's just the Andromenerds logo on black. I had many people.
I know I'm being sarcastic.
Okay, I had many people compliment. They're like, "Nice shirt, that's awesome." And then I'm like, "Oh, you're a fan of the podcast." They just walk away. Like, they had no. So the shirt looks awesome anyway. So there you go.
So, as I was saying before, Tucker decided it was time for T-shirt announcements. What do you guys think about the cut squad mate Solarian dude?
I want a cut squad mate Solarian dude. I think he sounds cool.
Especially now that he's a dude.
Now that he's a dude. Now he's like a surfer.
Yeah.
Like the turtle out of Finding Nemo.
Oh, God, how can I do this? I'm
amazing.
Californian, so I should be able to pull this off.
They said that
Dude, the power converters are going too fast, dude. I can't do a Solarian accent.
Mac
That's the closest I'm getting.
Walters said that the character was cut partly due to they couldn't get like his personal quest in time for the development. So, but he also said that the character could turn up at some point to some capacity.
He might turn
my
up as a
theory
DLC.
is that maybe they have him as like the Solarian Pathfinder, maybe? Like they had this squadmate character, thought he was really cool, didn't make the cut, so maybe they transferred him over to being like the Pathfinder for the Solarians.
Or in a future game.
If I would love it if the lore was he got left behind in the Milky Way.
Oh,
It's like he's
He
waking
didn't
up.
make
Like,
his
shit.
flight. Oh,
He's like,
woke
I
up
was
late.
late.
he's all dude.
Well, there is a book
Dude,
called
shouldn't have
The
got
Lost
down.
Ark that's going to come out eventually for Andromeda, so maybe.
secret fifth arc. It's a secret.
Secret
Yeah, it's just a rickety old one that just they built quick and
space
set off.
magic.
It's actually not even an arc. He's in like a tub with a robe. He's like, guys, I'll make it.
He's on a space whale.
Space
Yeah,
whale.
he's on his space whale.
It's on
He's
his
catching up.
space whale.
Wait for me.
I made it.
Or he's riding the wave if he's a surf
Oh
dude.
yeah.
All right, there's one thing I want to cover first of all, and
All right.
it's incredibly important.
Oh God.
Incredibly
I know
important.
exactly
so
what it is.
last week on the show, we asked, "Are you
Oh.
cool with the inclusion of minigames in Mass Effect
right,
Andromeda?" Yes or no? BioFan, what did you answer?
I think I know. I think you know what I answered.
What did you answer? Just fill me in for just now.
Hell to the no.
You were wrong. 85% yes, 15% no.
That 15% is still 15%.
You know, if we added Jacob to that poll, Jacob would have beat no.
We are very adamant in our views of the no in the no category.
It's quite a few. Actually, this is another
Us 15%ers over here.
poll record.
We feel very adamant about that no for reasons.
That's a higher percentage than I was expecting, honestly.
I don't
85
remember
is
what we
pretty
even
high.
asked last week. Sorry, I was replying to a very serious message there. Sorry.
Okay. Well, dang it, it was
So we need
serious, so it's not Tucker-like.
What? Hey.
Well, it might be serious. I could be lying. You never know. I might have been looking at cats and dogs.
That's what, Tucker, you need to do next time you're looking at
Yeah,
cats.
it's
and
very
you
super
just-
serious and
deadpan.
important.
No, this is serious and important. Oh, look at the cutie cat.
No, it was travel arrangement stuff.
So this week, we're going after more informational polls. This is actually somewhat of a selfish poll on my standpoint,
No, we're
but
going
I'm
for
very
informational.
curious. Well, I mean, do you have one that's awesome? I'll give you one shot, and then we'll delete it from the podcast.
Does it include Jacob?
Nah.
Okay.
Wait.
Well, I'm
If you
not
could-
interested then.
If you could romance a planet, which one would it be?
Yeah, all right.
I like
that's-
that. Let's keep that one.
But we don't know. We know the names of like one or two planets.
We know
No,
like
no,
two
just,
planets.
just if you could romance a planet, which one would it be? And then Habitat 1, Habitat 2, Habitat 3.
Rannoch.
Have that.
Rannoch.
And then Jacob.
All right. I guess it's
Planet
I
Jacob.
guess it's time to
Go on,
pop up the
stick
plot.
Planet Jacob in there.
I was curious what system people were going to play on because that might matter for
Oh,
what we're doing. But
Interesting. Okay, yeah,
Oh, what
that's
are
a
we
good
doing?
one.
What are we doing?
so,
Yeah.
what system are you playing Mass Effect Andromeda on? You know, PC, Xbox One, PS4.
PC. Jacob.
Jacob. No, we're not putting Jacob because I'm actually legitimately curious on this one. Like, I do not know which system. I would assume the Xbox would win, but there are fewer Xboxes out there than there are both PCs and PS4s. So,
I'm going for all of the above.
Do you want
Well, PC.
PS4 and PS4 Pro to be separate options?
it's the same thing. Don't.
Okay.
I know it's got a Pro on it, but like, yeah.
Were you playing it on MD?
I think all of them, but I think my first one's gonna be the PS4.
All this high roller over here.
Yeah, actually, that's my answer too. But I didn't want to. I was going to originally ask what system will we be playing Mass Effect Andromeda on the most, but that's too long. Just so.
The first one I'm playing it, I think, on the PS4.
I sold mine, so it'll have to be PC. Plus, it's easier to record stuff for it.
Yeah.
Because it's all there, and then I can mod it if the hairstyles are shit.
I'll be on Xbox One, but I'll then later play it on PC.
Okay, so we're going to be able to report live on the tweets.
Yeah, do you want me to
'Cause
tweet it
that's
out
by-
now?
Yeah, that's my favorite part of the show now.
Okay.
So we got some really good questions.
Do we? So
yeah.
Tucker, that means that there's something I should know, right?
There are new messages at your private terminal.
Well, yeah, we have good questions.
Hold on, AbilityDrain, you need to explain why you don't like that.
Okay, yeah. To clarify, it's not because I don't like Trainer. I actually think she's cool. And it's not because of anything to do with anything else other than the fact that they wouldn't let me in on the joke for loads and loads of episodes. And then when I did find out what it was, I felt stupid. And so now they're kind of taking the piss. That's my reaction.
Okay. Well, not now. It's okay. Well, yeah, I might.
Because
start cutting that
originally,
out.
what was it? I was like, about what, wasn't it?
You're like about
Yeah,
what? Like, is there
about
anything
what?
I should know about
Because
what?
And then
you
we
don't,
inserted
yeah, but
the
you
clip
didn't
with
say it the
Kelly
way
in
she
there.
did. So I didn't
Wait,
instantly
I
pick
didn't.
up
I
on the
didn't do a
reference.
very good. I didn't do a very good femshep
Yeah, you didn't.
impression.
Well,
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you didn't
'Cause,
do
like-
the accent properly. You didn't do the lady voice.
I'm sorry.
First question is from Don't Say My Name.
Too late. You said his name.
And This person asks. Well, no, this person had their name, and they said, "Can you please not say my name?" So I just put that as.
You actually listened to
Well, now it's
someone
way less cool.
on their name? That's the first time.
So others may have at some point. I don't know. This person asked, "Why aren't people speculating about the writer's family secret?"
There's a family secret?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I didn't know this. What is this? Fill me in.
Well, we don't know the secret.
Yeah,
is.
it's just that there's some kind of like family secret. I think it was on Game Informer, wasn't it? That they mentioned
Maybe.
that?
Yeah.
Maybe Ryder Dad killed the mum.
Or
There's-
what if Ryder Dad is also Ryder Mom?
Ooh, no wonder
That'd be
Baby
better.
Ryder has that look on his face. As he's all...
That's why Scott Ryder has that look. He just
I
knows the
think
secret.
that the
He's just learned the
secret.
secret.
he's just learned it,
He
yeah.
saw.
Mind blown.
I think that the secret probably involves Ellen Ryder, whoever
Yeah.
she is.
She's a Quarian.
She's a Quarian.
Maybe she was a bad guy.
She invented the neural implant for Sam.
I feel like I've speculated on this before, so I'm slightly upset.
I'm just thinking, like, ArtCon, when he first comes on and Scott's, like, looking like, Mom? What?
You mean
That's the secret. That's the
Mother,
joke.
is this where you went?
What if they don't have a mum really? What if they're like artificially made and they're like
Like
part
Miranda.
robot or something?
Oh, there are two
Oh
babies?
yeah, I like Miranda.
yeah, like
Yeah,
Miranda
they made two
maybe.
of them. Half robot, half human.
Half
Like a
robot.
synth.
Robot.
Half robot, half human, half Korean.
Yeah, why not?
3
There
halves.
you go.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, half. Yeah, they're actually
math.
they're Quarians without their suits on, but they don't realise it.
All right,
You're like,
let's take our best speculative guess as to what the family secret is.
I'm guessing it involves the mother. So
What? with
probably the mother died.
The mother, like, watch. Well, that's
Mother died of disease.
That's not
okay.
a secret.
yeah.
Unless it's like, oh no, she's on holiday. They didn't actually
I'm
tell
gonna-
them.
I'm going to go
Secret
with
is-
mine, but the dad is secretly the mom. Papa Ryder is also Mama Ryder at the same time.
I'd be alright with that. That's cool.
That would be one hell of a twist.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
romanced
That's
himself and then the babies popped out.
all right.
I think
There's nowhere to go from there, though. You just killed the segment.
it's like, yeah,
Oh,
okay.
I have an idea.
That's
Oh, go for it, BioFan. Fix the show.
Okay.
You can do it. I believe in you. I believe you can fix the show.
I have, and this is very baseless, well, semi-baseless, but I'm thinking maybe a potential secret could be that Sam, because we know that we're supposed to have some kind of special relationship connection to him, and especially our dad was supposed to.
Sam is our mum.
So I'm wondering if Sam's consciousness came from like another member of the Ryder family that died, like maybe your dad's brother or something.
That would be
Because
funny.
remember those aliens that we never met that like they uploaded their consciousness into like digital stuff? So they were like digitally alive in the Mass Effect universe, but we never actually met them. There was just a codex entry about them. So I'm thinking maybe that could be it, because Sam's supposed to be like super duper advanced. So I don't know, but I'm thinking it somehow incorporates Sam and Ellen and our dad, and there's something going on. Our dad has a good luck rock that we rub for luck. I don't know, maybe that's connected to it, but there's something.
So she's GLaDOS.
Oh,
Sure.
epic.
I'd be okay. If she sings to me, that's okay. I mean, Sam has a male voice from what I heard, so
Yeah.
it's probably not the mum, unless they just decided to give her like a robot-y male voice because they couldn't transfer her voice over or something. But I don't know.
I want Sam to be my shepherd. That'd be
I just hope he's fun.
that'd be so cool because I chose control, so it would make so much sense.
He's so creepy. People, I could totally see people freaking out.
I know. I would totally freak out too. I'd be crying.
We also
Every
know
direction.
that the story of Mass Effect Andromeda to some degree is based on a true story. So I'm wondering what.
Oh, so it's based on like the 1976 event when we went to Andromeda?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah.
This
Very nice.
podcast is based on a
Can't
true
forget
story
that.
too, by the way.
All the black and white footage. I remember that.
Yep.
By the way, I maintain that the
Blatantly
secret has
fake.
to do with something shady with the father.
Yeah, I think it has to do with like the way that Ryder could just switch profiles so easily. Like it's got to be something with the writers.
That would be weird.
I know,
Yeah.
like something, and they have like that connection with Sam, how he could just, or he or she could just talk to him from wherever. I think maybe Ryder is probably like half synthetic, or I don't know, something like that. Something having to do with their abilities.
Maybe they were criminals and their real reason for escaping wasn't, whoa, let's go to a new place because it's new and I want to explore. It's, shit, we're in trouble, let's get the fuck out of here. Maybe it's that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cool.
I imagine there's quite a few people like that.
Well,
on this
creating artificial
That's a wanted
intelligence
murderer.
without sanction from the council is technically illegal.
No, but something worse than that. Like, my dad's a massive serial killer or something.
You know, actually, interesting enough, AD, I don't think being a massive serial killer is worse than that in the Mass Effect universe.
That's true. We do kill a lot of things.
There's not a whole lot more you
yeah.
can do.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot more you can do worse than develop an artificial intelligence. And they're super... You can drop asteroids on people. That's frowned upon.
You could kill the Batarians.
Well, you know, if there's, sometimes. Depends on what day you drop the asteroid, really. how lenient
like-
they're feeling when you get caught.
Like, it's Monday. They're cool.
You know, they're on holiday. It's
It's too early in the week to deal with this shit. They're good.
bank holiday Monday. It's all right, yeah.
All right, next question. Jared Maston asks, what would you do if you could rearrange the story so two races would have their histories swapped? Say, like the humans were saved from the dying planet by the Hanar, and the Drell were attacked by the Turians in the Relay 314 accident or incident.
I would want the Pyjacks to be the first ones that discovered the Citadel.
You want to switch the Pyjack history with the Asari?
Yes.
Yes. You just see little Asaris hopping around.
I'm the only one who doesn't like Pyjacks.
You don't like them.
I
No,
don't
why
know.
you gotta be like that? Why you gotta be like that?
Because they're intentionally annoying and that you punch them. I mean, that's what they're for, right? And you hit them with a truck. I'm just a bad person, aren't I? I'm just a bad
I want
person.
to
Okay.
switch the
Time
cows
out.
with Krogan.
Or just the cows are really aggressive. That would be
Yes.
really funny.
And then there's the Krogan.
MD,
So you got
who
a
do you
shifty
want to
looking
switch?
space Krogan.
They do look kind of shifty looking anyway, but okay.
I'd either want to switch the Solarians and the Krogan, or
Ooh.
the Turians and the Solarians. Like, no wait, instead of the Turian coming after the humans, in the First Contact War, it was the Solarians, and they were like, "Oh, really? You're really gonna come and what? What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to me?" The Solarians just coming at you with these little thin arms, like, "Hey, you!" just waving his
Flap ya,
finger
flap
at them. That you're not supposed to do that.
I'd switch the Elcor and the Asari for the simple fact that I'd like to see the Elcor doing pole dancing and things in the clubs. I think would be very funny. That's what they do whilst they're growing up. They just pole dance and dance on tables, very slowly and clumsily, in their little spandex suits. Could you imagine?
By the way, as far as our weekly poll has gone, 3 people have tried to vote for the GameCube.
Cute on there.
1, 2, 3. Good
So-
job, guys.
44% have chosen Xbox One, 27% have chosen PS4, and 31% have picked PC. Those numbers don't add up to 100 because it continuously changed
They're
as I was
shifting
reading
all
it.
over the place, yeah.
So, but that's the current live status.
Expected Xbox in the lead, yeah. It's where the origins of the game are.
Xbox, what's up?
And plus, you get it early, don't you? Well, you get to play it slightly earlier.
PC does too,
That's
though.
not fair. Says me
All
complaining.
right. John Myron Jr. has got a few questions
Cool
that are
name.
kind of like about the Andromenerds podcast. But he's asking, how did your group first come together to start the Andromenerds podcast?
I have no idea.
So-
it's the BioFan. He's like, you guys want to do a podcast?
I was like,
and
hey,
we're like,
y'all, let's do a podcast together because we all do
I'm not-
YouTube videos on Mass Effect stuff.
I'm sure I have that conversation somewhere. It's like,
Something
and my response is pretty lame. It's like, sure.
I think me and Tucker were talking for a while about doing some kind of collab, and I was like, let's form a podcast. And then we were like, well, it's just us so far. We need other people. That Minius dude does Mass Effect videos, and they're pretty cool. Let's ask him. And then I was
so you
like, I know this person called AbilityDrain. She does stuff. Let's
Oh, it
invite
was
her
Anima
on.
first.
It was Anima first, yeah. And then
I mean,
later,
I was asked, but I didn't have time to do it
Yeah.
originally.
and then I was like, Emma, come on the podcast. And then you were like, okay.
All right, okay.
And and then he asks another question from Minius. have you ever thought of doing a 10-minute blooper reel of content that has not made it onto the podcast?
I think you should.
That would be
So
wonderful.
this is an excellent question. At first, I just chopped the bloopers out for like the first 10 episodes, and they're lost. I have to go back and recreate them. It's kind of a process, but I've been saving bloopers that haven't made the podcast, and at some point, you will hear them.
So, Minius, speaking of bloopers, I realized you forgot to do something. You forgot to mention that sound thing that we do now.
I was going to say
Yeah,
that.
I'm not going to do that every week, and partially because you try to ruin the segment.
I want you to put it in the bloopers because it's fun. But fine.
But it's already made the bloopers.
Yeah, but do it. It can be like a weekly thing.
But I
fine.
cut it out.
Change the
I
voice.
cut it out of last week's show.
Fine.
I mean, all right.
Fine.
You can't I'm gonna maintain this. You can't beat Tucker to the section every single time. You can't do it. It's not possible.
On the topic of being me, his final question was asking me what was the hardest troll I've ever done. That was probably on N7 Day when I told you guys about the multiplayer trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and
I
we
was
were
like, what?
so duped. We were like, what? How did I
That
not
was-
Yeah.
know about this?
You guys were excited. You're like, there's been so much information. I'm not able to catch up. Like, yeah, and like those trailers are awesome, and the multiplayer trailer was awesome. And then I just sat back.
I know. I wasn't excited. I was like, shit. I run a Mass Effect YouTube channel, and I missed that. And I got to go find it immediately.
And, well, you guys were like, wait, what? I said, yeah.
Like, I
and
don't
it was
see
like a minute
it.
and a half.
Where is it?
And I said everyone else is free to throw in their own opinions of other trolls, I guess, but I think that would be one of the biggest ones.
Most successful, certainly.
All right. Matt Howell says Cora Harper may be Jack Harper's daughter, so Cerberus could very well be in Andromeda. If so, do you believe BioWare will show a side of Cerberus that contributes to the success of all races in Andromeda?
I don't think so. I think.
Mac Walters tweeted. Oh, sorry. You keep going.
Oh, I was just gonna say that if she is his daughter, I think she probably it would be like I didn't agree with him type of thing.
Like a disownment.
Yeah,
kind of
where
thing.
she's like, no, I think he was wrong, and that's why I've joined the I've joined the Andromeda initiative to
Get away from him.
to get away from him and to make things right. You know, especially with the way that Mass Effect 3 ended. That's what I would think.
No, I agree with that. I think you're probably right there.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for the elusive man to be in control of this because he's going to be like dead for 600 years by the time this game starts. So like even he wasn't that delusional where he thought he'd still be alive. So it's something else.
So Mac Walters tweeted all the way back in November, but back then we weren't really paying attention to this particular topic as heavily. So he tweeted that it was pretty unlikely that Cerberus would be in the game at all because they were pretty preoccupied with taking care of rebuilding Shepard because they needed to take down the Reapers. So I'm going to guess they're not in the game whatsoever off of that. And
I don't believe him. I don't believe
That's
anyone
true.
from BioWare. Like,
Can
what
we
was
trust
it,
them? Not really.
And
the day
so
before?
I agree
what
with
was it?
MD that the relation is like I
Estranged,
think it's
yeah.
very likely there because I don't think they'd pick Harper and not have something behind that choice. So, but I agree that she probably does not share any ideals with her father. Being related does not mean that you agree with your family's ideals. I think we know that every Thanksgiving. So,
Wouldn't it be funny if she had traits like him? Like she likes to have a cheeky cigarette or something.
Oh, and those glowy
That would
eyes.
be pretty funny.
No, she.
oh no,
You
please
catch
no.
her smoking out back or something. It's like, what are you doing?
Oh, that'd be epic if there was like a little scene where she's just like staring out the window at this like sun
at a
there,
planet,
and
having a-
she's like,
having a
"Oh, hey,
cigarette."
what's up?"
Just hide it quickly. Yeah.
If that was the only nod there, I would love that.
Yeah,
That would be
I think
really
that'd be
funny.
fantastic.
And I know you said we're running a bit out of time, so I got some quick fire questions here from First Class Peasant. And it is, you can choose one or the other as a squad mate. So first, Xenomorph or Predator?
Is this what order do you want to go in?
Just, yeah,
Have
just say.
MD go first.
Just talk shit.
MD go.
Xenomorph.
I'd go Predator.
Yeah, I'd go totally Predator.
Yeah, I'd go Predator as well.
No, I think Xenomorph.
Yeah.
All right, Ewok or Wookiee?
Oh,
Wookiee.
Wookie.
Wookiee.
Wookiee,
Wookiee,
yeah.
yeah.
Wookiee.
A Geth unit or a Cerberus soldier?
Geth.
Geth unit?
Geth.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Legion or something.
Yeah.
Master Chief or a Zealot elite? Zealot elite.
Master Chief.
Wait, what game is this?
For Mass Effect and Andromeda, like if you just pick a squad mate to have.
No, I mean,
Master Chief,
where are those characters from?
Halo.
Halo.
And it is
Master Chief and
Wait,
a
what?
Zealot elite.
Wait.
What's
game?
Halo?
What game? What's Halo?
Every week.
Halo.
So funny.
Halo.
Much laugh. So humor.
I think we've
wow.
been more into this. What Master Chief fits in better with the Mass Effect universe because he's a Quarian.
He's like super awesome though. Like he would just he would destroy everything.
No.
Like
You just win.
Yeah.
like a Quarian would.
Nah, Zealot.
All right. Which ship? The Normandy V3 or Tempest?
Well,
We
we
haven't
haven't
been in
exactly
Tempest yet,
been
that's
on the
not fair.
Tempest yet, Tucker. So that's kind
To
of
be
an unfair
determined.
question. To be determined.
determined.
Perfect answer.
I would
Normandy
still go
does
with
have
Tempest,
fish
though.
tanks,
The
though.
way it looks.
That
is
is
that what it is?
that is an advantage.
All right. Ship AI, Cortana or GLaDOS?
GLaDOS.
GLaDOS.
Cortana.
Wait. Why do you want GLaDOS running your ship?
Yeah,
What's
GLaDOS
wrong
is
with you?
She sings and she's sassy.
What is?
She's
what a disaster!
Funny and awesome. And
Don't you know the story of Bring Your Daughter to Workday Massacre?
She would fuck with you the whole trip.
okay, GLaDOS
It would
is a
be funny.
potato. There.
Yeah, where she's unharmed,
she's a
like she
potato,
can't harm
yeah,
you.
yeah.
She's just small and insignificant.
I don't know if you guys know this, but we have YouTube channels. What? And there are videos on them about games.
What?
And we want to tell you about them because we're really
I
selfish.
Am shocked. In total disbelief.
MD, what kind of
Beside
awesome
myself.
stuff do you do that you want to point people to?
Well, I've been doing a lot of Mass Effect videos. You could go check those out. Hey. And I've got a playlist on it, so it's easier to check out. Hey.
There you go.
And we will link that down in the description of the video.
Okay, Tucker.
I have a video going out either tomorrow or Thursday about the Quarians being in Mass Effect Andromeda. And
Oh, that's finally going out?
yeah.
Because
And
we had a conversation earlier, and I was going to do that video, and no, I'm done. And I'm like, okay, I better not do that video.
Well, yeah.
And then it never came out, and
well,
I'm mad.
The reason why it didn't go out is because I forgot that I was putting out an About the Races video out today. So, and I don't want to put two videos out on the same day.
Smart man.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you're on a plan that out, but I'm
Yeah.
doing another kind of joke video kind of thing. It's going to be 30 seconds long if I actually get to it.
That's right. Sometimes we do videos. That's never been more accurate. Sometimes we do videos.
Especially on my account. Yeah, definitely.
Well, yeah,
Sometimes things happen, sometimes they don't.
well, it's like a joke video thing.
BioFan,
So
you do cool videos.
I do cool videos. So I recently did my briefing analysis for the Pathfinder team briefing, and by the time this podcast is out, I will have another news update. It's quite a hefty one, with all the stuff that's happened in just the last 2-3 weeks. There's been actually quite a bit, so I will have that out for y'all to look forward to.
Sweet. I teased earlier that there were 4 seconds of multiplayer footage, and I talked about it, extensively. And I actually, specifically, so if you want to see that, it's actually doing quite well. You can go on there and obsess over icons and stuff.
Okay.
If you make fun of me while I'm going out, then it doesn't get into the podcast.
So
That's
leave
the
it
only-
on until he's done,
the only
because we
thing.
will
Okay.
want to make fun of him at some
Because
point.
it's usually I mean like 15 weeks in a row where I don't make it through. Dang it! It's right before I started. Now I'm already. This one counts as not making it through. That's all the nerdiness we got for today. Remember that every time you like and share this video, the Mako will drive vertically up a mountain. If you have any questions for us, Mass Effect related or otherwise, feel free to email us at andromenerds@gmail.com. And your questions may be featured in an upcoming episode. Along with our co-host, be sure to follow Andromenerds on Twitter. If you like this podcast and would like to see some more awesome videos, be sure to check out and subscribe to our respective channels. That's all the nerdiness we got
So
for
you're
today.
saying if we talk
Remember that
while
every
we do the
time you like and
outro,
share this
it's kinda
video,
difficult
the
for
Mako
you
will drive
to-
vertically
MD,
up a
this is how
mountain.
chaotic we
outro.
usually
Yeah,
are.
If you have
It's
any
not just
questions
in
for
your
us,
time.
Mass Effect
purposely
related or
talking
otherwise,
because you see people
feel
are
free
talking
to email us at
Outro, when
@gmail.com.
This is my
And your
favorite
questions
outro.
may be
Great
featured
outro.
in an upcoming
Best
episode.
outro
Along with our
ever
co-host,
done
be sure to
in
follow
the world.
Andromenerds on Twitter.
Nomad
If you
is
like
awesome.
this
It's
podcast and would like to see some more
so
awesome
beautiful,
videos, be sure to check
So,
out
I
and
wonder,
subscribe
Minius must be doing this with such
to
a
our
huge smile on his
respective
face.
channels.
He's loving life right now.
See, like, normally I have to cut you guys out when you do that, so I sound like a fucking idiot every single time when we have to do the outro. 'Cause, like, that's
You
what
should just re-record it, like
I'm-
pre-record it and stick it at the end.
No, that's way better. You don't agree? You don't think that's better?